When I first started my journey with calisthenics and strength training, I was extremely skinny and weak. I always had this quiet dream of training secretly at home, not really showing my body to anyone, and then, after months of consistent work, surprising everyone with a complete transformation. If you feel the same way and you also want to change your physique and shock the people around you, then make sure you watch this video until the end. I'm going to show you exactly which exercises you should do with minimal equipment, how to progress so you see results literally week by week, and at the end of the video I'll give you a ready-to-use example workout based on everything I show you, so you can apply it immediately and build your own routines from it. So, if you are ready, lock in. I'll walk you step by step through everything you need to do to achieve the physique you actually want. If you want to build your dream physique, we need to talk about something that goes beyond training alone, and that's nutrition and body fat levels. If your goal is a physique with 3D muscles, visible abs, muscle separation, and veins, you need to maintain a healthy body fat percentage. If you are naturally lean, like I was, and you struggle more with gaining muscle than losing fat, your priority should be a healthy diet with a slight calorie surplus. But most importantly, consistent training. Being lean when starting calisthenics is actually a huge advantage. On the other hand, if you are overweight, body weight exercises will feel much harder. In that case, for your health, energy levels, and overall physique, I strongly recommend cleaning up your diet and lowering your calorie intake slightly to drop excess body fat first. Now, let's get to the most important part: exercise selection and progression. How do you train without hitting stagnation? Which exercises actually build real strength and visible muscle? Let's get to push exercises for upper body. The first upper body exercise is the classic push-up. If push-ups are still too hard and you can only do 5 to 6 reps with poor form, start with incline push-ups. Gradually lower the incline until you reach clean push-ups on the floor. Push-ups are excellent for building the chest and triceps, especially when you are new to calisthenics. Once you can do around 15 to 20 clean push-ups, it's time to progress. The next step I always recommend is diamond push-ups. Here's something most people won't tell you. If you can do around 20 diamond push-ups, you are already very strong in push-ups. From a muscle building perspective, there is no real reason to push much higher, unless you are using them as a finisher at the end of a workout. The next push exercise you should introduce as soon as you are ready is the dip. One huge advantage of dips at home is that you don't even need parallel bars. 2 chairs are enough. If you are just learning dips, start with an active support position. Shoulders down, far away from your ears. Once you master that, add scapular shrugs. The next progression is negative dips with a pause at the bottom. As soon as you can do 5 to 6 clean bodyweight dips, they should become a priority in your training. If you get stronger but don't have a way to add weight at home, slow down the eccentric phase to deeply stretch the chest. You can also add pauses at the bottom. This will create an insane pump in both the chest and triceps. What really makes your physique look powerful, masculine, and impressive is your back. Imagine taking off your shirt and revealing wide, detailed muscular back muscles. That's what proper pulling training gives you. Ideally, you should have a pull-up bar at home, mounted in a doorway, on a wall, or wherever possible. If you can get one, just do it. A pull-up bar gives you almost unlimited possibilities. But if you don't have one, don't worry, I'll show you alternatives. If you do have a bar, start with negatives, isometric holds, or assisted pull-ups using resistance bands. Once you can pull yourself up, make pull-ups a regular part of your training. Pull-ups are one of the best exercises for building a wide frame and powerful back. If you train without any equipment, I recommend 2 main pulling exercises. First, Australian rows under a table. Make them harder by slowing down the lowering phase, add pauses at the top, and if they are too hard, start with a supported hold and focus on scapular engagement. And second exercise, reverse plank on forearms. This exercise strengthens the long head of the triceps and the entire back. The more you lean back, the harder it becomes. Adjust the difficulty based on your level. Now for legs, I want to emphasize simplicity. Ideally, legs grow best with external load, but you can still make great progress at home. Start by improving hip mobility so you can squat properly. Use slow eccentrics in squats to stretch the glutes and quads. If possible, hold the weight in front of you to increase difficulty. Bulgarian split squats are also excellent. Even with just body weight, they create an intense muscle pump when done slowly. The six-pack is something most men want. And the good news is it's not that hard to build. If you are lean, you already have an advantage. If not, you probably need to lose less fat than you think. Remember, abs are revealed in the kitchen, but training helps maintain low body fat and gives your core that 3D look. A great home-based approach is learning the L-sit. It's a calisthenic skill that strengthens your abs and legs at the same time. Skill plus strength in one. Start on chairs with knee rises, then progress to tuck position, one leg extended, and then full L-sit. You can also use assisted L-sits on the floor. Make sure to work on hamstrings mobility, it's often the limiting factor. And additional core exercises, first side planks for obliques and second hollow body progressions for full core strength. Now you know the exercises and progressions. Let's put everything together. Your workout will consist of 7 exercises. Hard push exercise, hard pull exercise, then L-sit, then easier push and pull exercises, core and legs. Start with the hardest movements first. Leave core work for later in the session. Train 2 to 4 times per week using different workouts variations that strengthen different elements. If you want a complete 12-week plan with all progressions laid out step by step, check out my Calisthenics at Home ebook. It's designed specifically for beginners who want to train at home with zero equipment. And that's it. See you next time.